Hey guys, what is up and welcome to another LO Moments. In this one, we are going to be looking at the top 3 jukes submitted by you guys, the players. And it's all going to begin with a very nice and long clip of Furlong playing Ezreal. And he's going to be showing us exactly how to kite those nasty top bruisers while they try to stick on your D. So he's going to be with his team, Vlad and Darius. A few kills just went to their team and they're pretty low, but the Corky tries diving in, tries doing some serious damage to the Vlad or the Darius, but it did not work out for him, probably as he expected it to, and Ezreal did pick up the kill on that. And now instead of backing out like his 2 other teammates, he's actually going to go back to this bottom 3rd turret and he's going to be pushing it in, putting out actually some pretty good hurt to the turret. Looked like he's about to kill it. Enemy support Zara, I'm guessing, ain't able to do anything about that, but here comes the dirty Riven with that ulti proc, missing the stun. Ezreal just barely flashing that away, so surviving that by the hair, and he's going to be running away from this Riven while she does proc the slow on him, dealing some serious damage. And right now it looks like this is going to be a dead Ezreal, but he just barely flashes Riven's stun once again while Riven is still on the pursuit, and Ezreal is trying to poke her as much as he can, and the ally Vlad does show up in the assistance, and Riven stunning the Vlad, but once again missing the Ezreal, but Ezreal cleanses the ignite, just barely surviving that, and he runs away like a boss, constantly dodging that Riven's attacks and the stuns, and he barely escaped. Vlad comes in there, picks up a kill with GP ulti, and he walks away like a boss. Now the second clip is going to be brought to us by Gladiator 9564 playing Malphite, and this is going to be quite the nail-biting Jukes. So he's going to walk in, get the kill on Caitlyn, no problems there, throws that Q, throws that E with maybe an unnecessary flash. He's going to go into the Lux and put on the Q and E on her as well, throwing in some auto tags, but soon realizing that, you know, it is a 4-on-1, and he's like, oh shit, why am I here? And I am clearly not in the best position. He gets extremely low. I mean, he gets Lux binded, he gets Malphite Q'd, and everything of the sort, but he barely survives. I mean, looking at his HP, it's probably around 10. Lux throws her Q, Lee Sin puts a ward and W's on top of it while Malphite dodges all that. Lux throws her E and Malphite ultis off of that, barely dodging that as well. Throws the Q onto the blue buff so he can get extra movement speed. Luckily for him, his passive did just proc. He just barely dodges that Lux ultimate as she tried lasering him to finish it. Who barely dodges that Lee Sin Q as he turns around for the Q on Lee Sin himself, walks to turret and gets an execution. Alright, now taking home the gold medal and first place is going to be Optic B playing Lee Sin. So he just finished taking the top turret of the enemy team while AP, Kog'Maw, and Draven are trying to put a stop to this. He walks around sideways with the Kog'Maw, dancing around, flashes over the wall, puts the ward over, W's on top, keep dodging those Kog ultis, but Draven throws his ulti and he actually throws the Q on the Wolves and just barely avoids certain death. Let's watch that one more time in slow motion because he would have died from that second part of Draven's ulti. As you can see, look at that HP, he would have indeed died, and he just barely, probably 1 second to spare, dodges it and survives. So I hope you guys enjoyed that LOL Moments. Please check out the previous one where I showcase a top 3 fail segment. Also, I have a really cool Akali montage that I recommend for you guys to check out as well. I mean, as I'm sure most of you know, Akali is probably one of my better champions, so it's going to be a pretty sweet montage. Check it out if you haven't. And as always, if you guys want to see more LOL Moments, please click that playlist button on the very right. But once again, and as always, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode, and I will see you guys next time. Peace!